Hi everybody, Heidi here, your Yorkshire Crafter. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're very well. I'm doing okay. Right, you guys asked for some Easter cards, but not traditional Easter cards. So, well, what do you call not traditional? You didn't want religious. You didn't want your normal chickens and stuff, Easter eggs and what have you. So I've gone totally different. Just thinking about cutting this card down now. Yeah, I'm using watercolour card. Let me just cut this in half. I was doing it this size originally. Yeah, I was doing that size, so that's why I stayed at that size. Right, and then we're doing one. Oh, I must have been planning on doing 3. What I like. I'm just seeing if this card's big enough to take what I want to do. Yeah, it is. Right. So I can only do one that size. Right, so what I'm going to do is put some colour down. I'm going to use Andy Skinner's Inkology. I'm using Skinner's Gold. I don't want a lot because I end up wasting it. I must like this colour. I've only got quite left, but I did get an extra 2 bottles as well while it was reduced. It's still reduced now. And Marigold. Oh, sorry about the light. I can't cover it up while I'm doing this bit, so I'll get this bit done quickly. So I'm going to spray. You saw me do this the other day, actually. Or other week, I can't remember now. Things have happened, and there's been seems like ages since I did a video. Right, so I've just put some water down on it. I'm going to use a piece of packaging that I do have ready. I've just cleaned it to make sure it didn't have any colours on from yesterday. And somebody's been and pinched it already. Wow, I found it. Right, here we're off a All and Create stamp. And we're doing All and Create, by the way. Right, so I'm just going to... I want it quite light in the middle. So what I've done, I've already done this. So I will show you. I just think it was a bit dark in places. So I'm bearing that in mind while I'm doing this. What is that? I also did the smushing down onto the ATC, you know what were left? I did it, so I said I'd keep doing it, and I did it. I'm very happy with it. I think I'm going to keep drying it off, you know. I'm not putting that much on, so it should be okay. You see, it's going to, like I say, it's going to be cut down, but not by an awful lot now. I'm going to use one of the All and Create's new dies to put it down. I am in love with the new dies. And we're doing the junk journal tonight on the live. So I'll tell you what, you guys, I'll give you something to think about. I'm going to put the junk journal together, but you guys are going to tell me what you want to do with it. And to be fair, you can't do a ton with it in one go. So if you have some ideas of what we can do, I think every now and then we'll keep doing a little bit of it. Do you know what I mean? So we could do a page on a live each time. I mean, they're only small pages. It's not going to take a huge amount of work. And then at the end of it, somebody will receive it, which I think will be lovely as well. Yeah, I'd like to have won something like that. So I think it'll be a nice gift. While I've been out of sorts this week with losing Lexi, I've watched a lot of videos. Mainly one person, which I'm going to talk about on the live anyway. But yeah, it gives me, I'm running out of videos on my phone, but it gave me a chance to appreciate somebody else. It was quite nice actually. I don't normally get time, but my head's not been in it obviously, so. Right, I'm going to pick up some of the darker, I think, just to go more around the edge. I'm going to put some in the middle, obviously. Otherwise it'd look a bit weird, wouldn't it? I love this when you do it like this, especially when you spread it out like that. That's too much. I think this should be enough for this. I've just been watching my own video here. I'm trying to find the videos of Lexi snoring. So I've been just watching them. See? Who'd have thought you'd been grateful for Lexi snoring? Not me, I can be honest. It's not me. But I certainly am. Right. I think this could, apart from I'm not keen on that big bit there. Right. Now I know it's still a bit wet, and while it's wet I'm going to give it one more dab of the dark. I'll just pick a bit up. Right, where's it wet? It's wet there. So it could spread a bit with that. It's wet there. I'm going to take that. That will do. It's actually a quick video, she says. It's not a 5-minute. It could have been if I were only going to do one card. But I didn't know which one to go for, and you said you wanted different. So, guaranteed All and Create's going to give you different. I would normally soak this up, and I did yesterday while I was messing. Look at that. How bright is that? Now I better clean that because I don't want yellow in. Actually, I say that and we're using yellow. There we go, that's nice and clean. So I'll put that one to the side a minute. And this one, we need about here. So this time I'm gonna, now I was gonna go pink and purple. Gosh, that's full. I think I'm gonna end up with yellow again. There's something about pink and yellow together, or pink and green, or pink and grey. Put far too much ink down there. So what I'm going to do is put the pink down first. Give us a wet. My water bottle needs filling. Must remember to do that before tonight. I just think this is such a clever way to. It's yellow. How's it yellow? I mean, it's not. I'm not bothered. We are going yellow, but weird. I like that. I like how it's gone on already. pretty nice, that. And I do have another piece of clean cloth. I don't think I want to put any more pink on. I think that's lovely. Because we're going to put yellow on and we're going to stencil over it, so you could lose quite a bit. But just to be, I mean, that is a lot of ink that I put down. I'm just going to pick that up and I'll make some tags later on today. I'm not wasting all that. Look at that. Right, I'll just put that to the side. Can dry on its own. In fact, I might add some of the yellow to it in a minute. It's amazing how much you can get out of one couple of squirts in it, couple of drops. It's amazing what you think is still there and all. Right. Now we'll bring that one back in and we'll put some Skinner's Gold down. I'm only going to put that bit. And that's going to be too much, no doubt. I'm actually going to squirt where it's not really got out. Should make it easier to blend in, that's all. Oh, that's nice. Told you I didn't need a lot, didn't I? That's it. I just want the shape of that square out of there. Let me just put a bit of that in there. I don't mind putting it all in because, like I say, we're cutting it down very much. I just like it when it touches the pink. That's lovely, that. Now we do really want them to be dry because we are going to emboss on top of it. That was colours beautiful together. Right, I think, you know what? This is that one off floor. I wonder if I just put this on it, what it'll give. Nice. I quite like that. That'll dry stunning, that. Right, let's crack on. I was going to say the best bits to come, but it depends what you like to do best, doesn't it? Some people prefer to play with the inks rather than stamp. I'm not fussed, I like to see it come together. So however I have to get there, each process is something different. Right then, we're going to get the platform out. I'll take a piece of card there to cover that up for you, and also the fact that we can do the embossing. Now then, which way around do I want it? We're going to use Feathered Friends 559. We're going to use the big cockerel or chicken or whatever you want to call him with the boots on. May use a bit of this. I've done a version with this so you can see that, and these are the bits that I've used on the what will be the ATC when I finished it. So yeah, I've used every bit of that today, but right now we're going to use that. Now then, I need to make sure you're going to sit down. And I'll get the die because we're going to use this die, DI88. This is from the new release, Holy Fun. I think this is a fantastic die. This is going to be one that I use a lot. So I did actually cut, I don't know, I did actually cut a matching one with that for, yeah, and it disappeared like everything else does. Anyway, I won't using it now anyway, but, so I've already cut this in black. So that's going to be my matte layer. But this is what we need to cut this out of. So if I get where I want it, I put the right crease down there, didn't I? Maybe I want a bit of to the side. If I get in there, then it's going to be easy enough to cut out. So somewhere there, that'll be okay. Let's stamp it out. I have a feeling it's going to lift the card up. Oh, fair enough. Bit of anti-static. Or a lot of anti-static. How pale it made that then. Don't worry, it wipes straight off. Now it'll take a couple of goes. We are on watercolour cards. And we do need re-inking again. I must use a lot of ink. He's fantastic. He's just fantastic. I think this is one of those quirky ones. It's a must-have for, you know, for your stash. Men's cards, Easter cards for those that didn't want the traditional fun cards, depending on what sentiment you put with it. I just think it's a fantastic all-rounder. Oh, I just love it. It's fun. It's such fun. Last one. Give that a clean. So while we've got the platform out, we might as well stamp the other one. I'll just stick some powder on it because I don't want it to dry up fully. I'm still using that last little bit that's in here. We don't like waste, do we? I mean, it really is last bit. It's got all kinds of dregs and stuff in the bottom of it. I don't want to mix it in with my new one because of the rubbish that's in it. Look at all that rubbish. So I'll put that one to the side a minute. You see it all? That's terrible. That's really naughty. Right, now we'll just do the other one right quick. Don't need the dye yet. Now this other one is going to be a tag, but a large tag. Yeah, I need to cut some off. 2 sides, 1 second. I don't know if that's enough off. Oh yeah, it is. I think that piece is absolutely stunning. I'm keeping them for junk journaling, you see. Right, so we're going to use, this time I've gone on to Bright Dawn. This is a Tracy Evans stamp. My idea was to use this one, but I ended up using this one. So that's what I'm going to use. This makes a stunning tag. Again, be fantastic in a journal. Now then, let me get out the bit of the tag that I want. So I'm looking for the nicest piece. That I think is going to be too orangey, so I'm going to go for the broken up bit and then I can use that. And I think that's just perfect. Awesome. So I've got quite a bit that I can save there. Glad I've started doing the junk journaling thing. You definitely don't waste out on that because it literally is junk. I love it. I just love it. Right. I mean, if you'd done a slimmer tag, you could have got 2 out of it. I just wanted this big, bold tag. So, Easter, you've got a chick in here, and I'll show you other chicks that I did. And then you've also got a floral, because some say Easter spring, which it is. Easter this year, Wednesday the 16th, I think it's Good Friday the 18th of April. Sure it is. There we go. Give that a clean. I just watched a video this morning. Well, I didn't watch it, I put it on. And I must have only just got my stamp wheel. It looked amazing. It looked brand new. You don't realise how dirty it's getting, how quickly. I don't have time to be cleaning them all out and everything. Right, let's use this bit of... Oh no. Well, that's how you get rid of your embossing powder then. I've just dropped it all over the floor. Oh, that's alright. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to get rid of it after this one. I'm going to do that thing where they put it in a tub. I just keep topping the tub up. because I use a lot of this, an awful lot. And now I've got a big tub of it. Yeah, I'm chucking that in bin. I'm glad to see it back a bit, if I'm honest. I'll keep my little tub there. Because we make our own now, don't we, as well, with mica and stuff. The only problem I've got now is I can't stand embossing powder. It makes me cringe. And now it's under my feet. And I work barefoot. Awesome. Let's heat it up. Nice. I just love this. I think he's crazy. And because I've seen the stuff you guys do and what stamps you use, I think this is ideal for some of you. Some of you use some really far out stuff, and I thought I did. So this is really suited to you guys. Keep cracking that piece of card there. Right, just move these out that way. I'm going to cut this one now and then. Just making sure it's not hot out. If I cut it now, then it's done, isn't it? We can just concentrate on what we need to do. I'll get a bit of tape. Now then, is that straight? Put your thing straight and you'll know, Heidi. That looks good to me. Right, I'll just put that through the machine outside of me. So that's where I've just cut it from now. This is when I cut it earlier on. So we've got this to go in. I just think it's stunning. So again, that's gone with my junk journaling stuff. Thought it took ink off then. Piece of white, that's all. That can go. So these are number 27. This is my favourite tag set by Ellen Create. I use this one all the time. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to get a little bit. I'll fold that back a bit so you're not getting all the reflection. I'm going to use a bit of firecracker. Are you at an angle? You look weird. You're very low down. So I'm going to use a bit of firecracker. And I'm going to use, now then, which shall I use? I'm going to use my Nick Pro. These are synthetic squirrel hair. These are absolutely fantastic brushes. And no squirrels were hurt while using them. Oh, no, I nearly forgot. First of all, I'm just gonna lift a little bit. That's why I've kept it light, so I don't have to lift a lot actually. In fact, I don't have to lift any. It will do it without lifting it. But I'm just gonna lift a bit. I want a bit of kitchen towel. There is the option to use bleach. That's not me. Not my thing. I've got enough stuff in here without starting on something else as well. I've got half of kitchen stuff in here. Can you imagine what Andy'd say? Can't we have hope for else? I can just hear him saying it. And I'm taking a bit out of its air. I don't know what they call it. And a bit out of there. Literally just a bit. And like I say, you don't have to take it out either. Oh gosh, it took it straight out of there. Perfect. Do one more bit at the top. And I'm not being worried about where it's going. I didn't expect it to lift out so well. That'll do. Perfect. So now I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to use it neat. Making sure you can see. Oh, my neck just cracked. Did you hear that? Oh, my glasses are really dirty. I cannot see a thing. Do you know what? I can't see that. I'm going to use my, just for this bottom bit. These are my absolutely amazing brushes that I keep telling you about. They're fantastic. Few mooey. And because it's so fine, I'll be able to manage that better. Oh yeah. I can get you a discount code for these if you message me. I don't know what colours it's supposed to be under here, but it's going red. Look how well that goes on. I'm putting one dot just to get, oh, didn't mean that. Just to get a bit of the orange with it. More for his beak than out, actually. I didn't want it dark. That'll do. These are the best. I can see everybody following suit using these soon. If you saw me last week, were it week before, when I did them for fine line on the leaves, they're stunning. You're seeing them here first. I told you, didn't I? It was just an ad that I'd seen on Facebook, and I didn't know if I was going to get ripped off or what. I just took the risk. Because what I'd seen them do with them, I was amazed. So I'm okay with my other brushes for this bit because it's a lot more open. I don't know what them bits are. So it's got full on red Doc Martens. Well, he asked for me. You can go red. I'm going to do the laces grey. Just putting a bit of red through there because you'd be able to see it. Bit of red. Same on here. I've just realised there's a black through there, but it's right. I don't think anybody's going to be taking much notice of his boots, are they? They're pretty cool though, aren't they? I'm in love. I think, well, I know my daughter-in-law, I think hers were purple. She had purple sparkly ones. They could have been red, actually. Not sure. Carly had white ones. I think I had white. I've had black as well. That looks alright. Let's go back to a bit more on here, just to brighten it up again. Oh, that orange looks lovely on his beak. I'm going to show you something else with these, not today. When I did that fine lining, I know a lot of you were absolutely blown away by what you could do with this. I'm using my water fountain there, if you're wondering what I'm doing with my brush. So one last bit through here, so that it keeps that vibrant red. Amazing. I think that'll do nicely. Yep. Put that to the side. Trying to think, do I need it on? Do you know what? I might. Oh no, I'm going to use the other one on pink. I was going to put it on the flower, but I won't. So I need a bit of grey to do the laces. And again, I'm not adding water. I'm just going to come straight in with my wetty tip of your brush. Straight in with my brush. And this will do my lovely neat lines. Look at that. That's genius. What a brush. I think I'm a fan of brushes. I think it's my thing. I've got all different brushes, you know, for my stone making. I have different paint brushes for that as well. I've done cheap paint brushes. I don't really do cheap now. Although, I think these were only about 24. And there's a discount. I didn't get a discount, but there's a discount for 20%, I'm sure it is. So I don't actually know where the laces are crossing out, anywhere out. But I think that's good enough, isn't it? Look how you can just get into that line. I can't use them normal fine liner brushes, you know, with the long. I just can't do it. So this is ideal for me. I say I've been using it a while now. Very easy to control. There you go. I think they look perfect. Somebody just come into my door. Right, I'm just going to put him to the side a minute. Let him dry off. They're going to look far better than what they do already. Trust me. Right, we'll just bring this one in. Now, first of all, I'm going to use the Art by Marlene. I am in love with this stuff. Art by Marlene stuff. I'm going to be using quite a bit of it on Junk Journal, I think. Daisies. It's a huge stencil. Huge. And all we're going to do is... I don't know. I want a bit of daisy on all of it, I think. And I'm going to use my Funky Fossil brush and picked raspberry. My brushes have to walk about. I'll tell you what else I love about it. I wish you could feel the feel of the brush. What does that say? Extended point. All right, cool, makes sense. Right, I don't get commission on it, you know. It's just, I'm telling you, because it's something I'm impressed with. Right, really not bothered about going over it all because there's nothing to spoil. I love that. Although I have bent it up there, which was totally my own fault. No, I don't want it to move, really. We'll have a look. I don't want to double stencil. Oh, that's enough anyway. How amazing does that look? But one last bit. I'll clear that off after. I keep thinking it's lopsided, but it's not. It's just the way that the thingy comes down. I'm going to take a little bit of pink. And all I'm going to do, use my fancy brush again. And I'm just going to give a light, just to make it stand out a little bit more. Nice and easy. I'm going to put it in the middle as well. Not that you'll be able to see it, it's just for my own sanity. Now, I was going to splash it with water, but I don't think I'm going to bother. I think I kind of like it. Nearly round. After that, I wouldn't normally go out the lines. I really can't see. My eyes are absolutely shot. And I will get to opticians one day. On the plus side, I've stopped getting headaches. I was getting really terrible headaches. I'm happy with that. And just these last few bits on here, I'm not even looking, I'm just putting few lines through. I'll do. And then finally, I'm going to use, oh, I thought I had. I'm going to use a bit of, it's amazing how you only need that tiny bit in it. This is golden green, it's a beautiful green. And I'm literally just going to stick a bit in there. A little bit on the, not that you're going to see it, but I can, so it helps me. I mean, you can't really see it, but I mean, you can there. I'm just in love. So we're going to go with that. Let's wipe that up. Now I'm going to give it a quick splatter. Same with this one. Now then, well, let's cut this out so we know where we are. It's empty. Let's see. So let's cut this out before I go any further. I think that kind of looks okay. I'll put that through. So what I wanted to know was, do I need any more bits added to it? And I think it looks quite bare down here. I do love the dies. Don't you think they're just so unique? Beats having the same dies as everybody else. We like to be different, don't we? So I'm going to pick up that stamp set that I used earlier with him on it, and I'm going to use a bit of this one here, but I'm just going to do it by hand, so I'm not bothered how it looks, or I just want to fill in a little bit. So I think a little bit of this one here. I know it's not going to be as dark because we're not embossing it, so that makes a big difference already. Perfect. I'm going to use a bit of that one. That's all I want. Bit there. And then the other side of it. I am trying to line it up a little bit so you get, so you know it's not just look just dumped. Perfect. Maybe a bit too much, but it's right. It's doing the job. Cool. I must remember to clean my hands now. Yeah, I think maybe there's a little bit too much there, but it's okay. Now I'm going to splatter, and we're going to splatter with, now then, I did black and gold if I'm honest, so I think I'll do the same. Here's my black. I'll tell you what, I used this gold, but this dries quicker, so I'm just going to grab this so we're not sat here for ages. I'm going to go black first. I might just leave it off that one. That's silver, so that won't work, will it? Well spotted that. Let's see which side of me. I do love it on there. I don't want to. I'll do. I did it yesterday and half of the pen fell out. Right, I'm going to have to. I'll do. I will do a couple, but only don't. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to use gold. I'm going to use white. Because we are actually going into a white card base. And I think white will be better on here anyway, if I can get it out. There she goes. That's so much nicer on that one than gold. Oh yeah. Don't know what it is, but white splats against black splats just looks stunning. Last bit. I didn't want it on the flower, but there you go, it's on the flower. Will do. Quick dry. The best bit's yet to come. Don't I've got differently white on it, it's crazy. I think if you think you're going a bit dark, and then it just brightens back up with the white. There's one thing I forgot, and then we'll put it together. I'm going to get my Nick Pro brush, and I'm just going to take a drop of the yellow. I might have meant to take green, I don't know yet. Clean that water out. I just want to, now then, yeah, I think I wanted green. It's not done yet. Actually, maybe green wasn't the right idea. The black Posca's running there, but that's fine. We'll stop before it starts running a lot. But I'm happy with that. Yay. Right. Before the final bit, which is the best bit, I'm just going to dry that off. You don't have to do this next stage, but it makes a wow difference. So I'm going to glue this to the base. I'm so glad somebody asked me to do alternative Easter cards. I don't send Easter cards, if I'm honest, so it's not something I've ever really thought about doing. Gosh, I can't pick that up. Oh my god. Yeah, so... And when I was looking through, I was looking for a different stamp actually. I've got one of a big air jumping. Well, and I know I've got it, I just don't know where it is. It might even be a different brand to what I thought it was. I bet it is. So I'll have been looking in the wrong place all the time. So that's good. Let's put a quick hole in it. Any'll do, that'll do. I'm not going to mark it up, I'm just gonna guess. And I'm going to guess it's in the middle there somewhere. That'll do. On eBay, I bought these. I thought they were lovely. So I bought these, but the lady says, because you've bought 3, I'll send you some freebies. And I've looked at this and I thought, junk journaling, that'll go in there. So I'll keep that for me journaling. But yeah, she sent some extra little bits, which I thought were quite nice. You know what? I think that's suited for that anyway. That'll do. I'll keep that and I'll put the other way. So yeah, I thought it were a good place to look, eBay. Now then, I don't know how much they were. I think they were £8.99 each, if I'm honest. I want a little bit of black to go through it. There you go. There you go. I think that's just nice with that. So that's done if you want to leave it there. But I'll show you what I have finished it off with the other one. But we'll just put this one together. Because this is the one that gives you the wow. So let's stick it down to the base. To the matte and layer. And actually, this is the size that you guys use for your 6x4s. Not normally my size. I had to do some measuring to get a base. So I'm just going to stick that on there. So the one that I did when I was just messing, I just did on one of my normal, I used the Gina K Master Layout 8. So I'll get this one on its base. The other one that I've done using a different stamp, I'm not going to show you. I've done it on this base because I think I'm going to do it differently, so then I can show it you then as well. Right, so I'm going to put this on its base and then we'll do the best bit. When I'm doing something like I'm going to do, it's always better, I think, to get it on its base first. So I'm on a 6x4 card. In fact, I made it just over actually, so that I could have a wider border. So I'd have to make my own envelope for it. That's upside down. Da, da, da. And yes, it's one of those times when it would have mattered. Is that straight? I can't see. That looks straight to me. And I can always take off this side if I don't get it straight down. Now, there's your card, but to make it better, glossy accents, and as you know, it's always been a favourite of mine. And what I'm going to do, make sure it's flowing, I'm going to put it on the hair. I just use it as like a pen, you know, just use the end like a pen, just hold it like a pen. So I'm going to put it on his hair. I'm going to put it on his beak. I'm going to put it on this thing that I've put under his neck. Looks okay, but the best bit is I'm putting it on his boots. Oh, look, I didn't put a grey line through there, but it's alright. Now, in the day, if you had the patent leather Doc Martens, I thought you were the bee's knees when I was a punk rocker. I was so jealous. And obviously the reason I've done it like this is so that you can leave it on your card now and you don't have to wait for it to dry and what have you. Just put your card out of the way. But I'll show you the one I've already done. But like I say, I've used a different base, and also I'm going to take it down the lace. Just making sure I've touched every part of it. Now, you do need to dry it flat. Look at the difference, how it's made that red. And that's cloudy over it, so wait till it's finished. Makes a huge difference. I love glossy accents. I mean, you could have used the crackle glaze and it'd have gave a fantastic look. Should have done that, because I've already done them with this on. It'd have given a right crackle look and, you know, like a worn look. That would have looked pretty amazing. Oh, I'm gutted I didn't do that now. May have to make another. It's very warm in here. It was raining this morning. Rosie had me up at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. I mean, I like a brew in the morning. I didn't even want to brew it with that early. Right, there you go. That's your glossy accents. I'm bagging it down so nothing gets left in there. And it'll won't clog up. Right. So you can see it drying at the top already, and it's going belting red, is that? Oh, I put it all over these splotches as well. So here's the one done. Look at them boots. How amazing are them boots? And his head. No, I didn't do them on it. Oh, this, look at the difference of where I've put where we've added his own bits. So I added all this here. But obviously it's a bigger card. This may look a bit crowded actually. But anyway, there you go. And this is I did it on the flower. And all on these dots and the A and everything. But I haven't done it on there obviously. But yeah, I do like it on it. So I may even still do that actually. In fact I will. I'll definitely do it. So I hope you like them. Just look how red that is. That will come the same colour. Oh, I just love it. Right, I'm going to get out of your way, guys. I've got to go and do some more for you. And if you're watching this morning, I'll see you tonight on the live. Bye. Love you.